Hi people, hi fam, hi friends. It's me, Theresa Sky. Just wanted to let everyone know that if you follow me on YouTube, you'll see all the exclusive details of me in my weight loss journey. I wanted to make sure I lose weight and be toned up for my wedding. That will be in May, everyone, of next year. Ugh. I'm out here in the park and these allergies. Excuse me for that. But my wedding will be next year in May. It would have been this year, but all the venues that I wanted was booked up. Apparently, everybody wants to get married in Forest Park this year in the Jewel Box. So our wedding is gonna be in May of next year at the Jewel Box, and it's a beautiful place, a beautiful setting, and hope to see everyone there. Also, I'm hoping that I got a year to tone my body up, so I'm gonna tone it up. I'm still gonna be plus size and fabulous, you know, because ain't nothing like a plus size woman, okay? So yeah, I'm not planning on trying to be skinny. I don't want to be skinny. I mean, nothing wrong with skinny people, you know. I mean, if you, beauty is beauty, you know. It don't matter your size. But my personal preference is to be plus size, but I want to be healthy at the same time. So I'm gonna tone up and still be plus size and fabulous. Just gonna be thick. But so hopefully you follow me on YouTube, you'll be able to see the transformations weekly, because I'll be doing a weekly vlog thing weekly. Also, my commercials is on YouTube, so watch my commercials for my book, Story of a Secret Gift Holder. Also, if you follow me on WordPress, you'll be able to read a free book that I was working on. I started about maybe 5 years ago, and I worked on it off and on, like I'll add something here and there. But the name of the book is called Rain is the Sky, and it's a paranormal book, because you know I write books that's in the paranormal genre, science fiction, fantasy type of books, and I write also in faith and spirituality. So on WordPress you'll see a lot of things about God and angel and faith, and being encouraged in God and being encouraged in your faith, because I'm a strong believer in God. You know, I thank my mom and my dad for raising me in church and raising me to believe in God. You know, we've all had our moments, you know, our doubts and everything in faith, but life is full of tests, you know. And with God, you can and will pass all the tests. Pray without ceasing. The Bible says to pray without ceasing. And believe. The biggest things that Jesus talked about in the New Testament was belief. And he would get mad at his disciples because he was like, all you gotta do is believe. And like when Jesus walked across the water, and I think that was Peter. He was either Peter or Paul. Now I believe that was Peter, that said he wanted to walk across the water too. And he was doing fine as long as he believed that he was looking at Jesus. But then when he looked down, that's when he started to doubt. And then when he started to doubt, that's when he started to sink. And so Jesus came over and picked him up and like, "Oh, ye of little faith." You know, all you had to do was believe. You know, but it came so easy for him because I mean he's God, but he also understands that humans, as humans, we have doubt, and our doubt sometimes make us sink. But the great thing about that story is Jesus came over and rescued Peter. He was like, he kind of scolded him a little bit. All you gotta do is think, I mean, not think. It's all you gotta do is believe, and but he still picked him up, and that's how God is with us. Like when we have our moments where we doubt and when we have little faith, when you turn to God, he picks you up, so always have faith, always believe. It's hard, but it's worth it, It's the old saying go, nothing good ever comes easy. Sometimes, sometimes it takes a little bit of work, sometimes a little bit extra work, but it's worth it. So I'm done with my little preacher, Reverend Theresa Scott here, I'm done with my little preacher for now, but don't forget to follow me on WordPress to see, well, you can read the free book, called Rain is the Sky. And it's a story about this girl her name is Rain, but in the beginning of the book, she got a different name. So you gotta read the book to find out what her name is. You gotta follow me on WordPress. She has a different name. She has a lot of sisters and brothers. Her and her relationship with her mother is kind of a rocky one, but it's a lovely kind of relationship, but it's rocky at the beginning. But you gotta read to find out what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Allergies make me cough and sneeze. But and she has a best friend named Rosemary, and she felt really bad that her friend Rosemary had died, and she felt like she was the reason for it. She felt like she was the cause of it, and so she kind of goes through some emotional points in the book. But God reads, it's a good story. When Yahoo had the little writer page, I used to write for them, and so I had that story on there, and everyone loved it. I mean, they would tune in every week to find out like what happened to Rain, and is she gonna be okay, and what about her mother? Like they used to ask me all kind of questions, and because I first started out, like it was kind of like, this was when I was like kind of testing the waters a little bit, like am I really good at writing? And I find that when I write stories, I can just, it comes easy to me. I can write a, short story in like a minute, but I think it comes from me having an active imagination, because when I was a kid, I had one of the wildest imaginations as a kid. And I had imaginary friends. My mother and my brother say, Drop Dead Fred Drop Dead Fred the movie reminds them of me, because when I was a baby, when I was a kid, I had this imaginary friend where I used to be reading stories to him and stuff. Like I had my stuffed animals, my little dolls and stuff, and be reading to them, act like they was my students and I was the teacher, But in real life, I actually did, I grew up to be a teacher, for about 3 years I did teacher assistant work. So, but this year I plan to do counseling. Thinking I may do counseling. I've been told that I would make a good counselor. My dad, before he passed, told me that I'll make a good nurse. He said because I got a caring, my personality is caring, and I have a light, caring type personality. And he was like, I'll make a good nurse, or I'll make a good anything where it's like caring for people or teaching people. Like there'll be a good feel for me. And I found that to be true, because I do have a nurturing spirit, which I got from my mother. She has a nurturing spirit, even though she's a Pisces. Pisces can be difficult, but anybody know Pisces know what I'm talking about, but but she has a caring and nurturing spirit, and I see a lot of her caring and nurturing side. I see a lot of that in me, and then plus I'm a Cancer, so that makes me like extra. Cancers are nurturers by by default. We're just born nurturers. Well, the women are. I don't really know about the men as Cancers, but women tend to be. We can be a little bit snippy sometimes. We got the crab as our symbol. But ultimately, we're very nurturing, and we're very protective. We're very protective of our families. Like, we're the type of person, we'll take a bullet for our families. But I hope everyone is having a good day, and don't forget to follow me on WordPress to read the story Rain is the Sky, and don't forget to follow me on YouTube so you can see my vlogging, see me lose weight, eat healthy and everything. And I bought me some carrots. I gotta go to the store today, buy me some fruits and everything, get myself looking healthy, make my skin glow. I've been thinking about becoming a vegan, but everybody say that everybody say there's no way in hell you becoming a vegan, because I'm always eating. Mama said, she said, oh, you finna be a vegan? She said, She said, okay, well, I'm finna barbecue on the weekend. And she said, I'm finna barbecue on the weekend, so let's see if you're gonna be here on the weekend to eat this barbecue. And I was there on the weekend to eat the barbecue, because I love my mom's barbecue, And gonna give me some barbecue today, because my husband mama, she barbecues, so we finna eat some more barbecue. I don't know why I get happy. I get happy about barbecue. Like, I get super excited. I want to become a vegan though, but barbecue would be hard to give up. But let's see. Maybe this year I may become a vegan. But let's take a poll. Who thinks I'll become a vegan? Comment yes or no in the comment section below. But yeah, everyone stay blessed. And if you're having a hard time now, just remember, hard days don't last. Bad feelings don't last. The sun always comes out. It rains for a little bit, but the sun always comes out. So maybe having a difficult time right now, but it's gonna get better. Trust in God and believe. Don't be trusting in no universe. Don't be trusting in no people. Don't be trusting in no animals or no trees or symbols, whatever this new age crap that's going on now. Don't be trusting in that stuff. Trust only in God. Look to God, look up, believe. God is faithful, God is good. And that being said, peace unto you, everyone, and may you have a good day and a blessed day. And don't forget to follow me on WordPress. The link is going to be below in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see my vlogs.